we had looked at finding the average expectation value, okay, the expectation value of the BCS Hamiltonian, which basically has the kinetic energy term, which is the first term, which is twice of summation over k Ek Vk square, where Vk square is the probability that k spin up minus k spin down state is occupied. And and along with Vk square there is the Uk square, which is the probability that k up minus k down state is empty. So Uk square plus Vk square should be equal to 1. Okay, so this is the first term in the Hamiltonian, and the second term is basically the interaction Hamiltonian, which basically speaks of the Vkk prime, which is basically connecting the kk prime state. So initially the k up minus k down state is occupied, so it has a probability Vk, and initially the k prime and minus k prime state is empty, it has a probability Uk prime, and this scatters to a state where the k minus k state is empty and k prime minus k prime state is occupied. So this goes to Uk Vk prime. Okay, and these are basically those terms which correspond to the initial state and the final state, the joint probabilities of the initial state and final state. So the initial state is Vk into Uk prime, and final state is Uk into Vk prime. Okay, and this term basically speaks of that joint probability. One of these joint probabilities is starred, and that is why you see the star on this, and Uk prime star. Okay, so now what we will try and do is that we will try and minimize this expectation value, the BCS, this energy term we will try and minimize, so that we can get the ground state of the system, and basically that is going to be the next set of calculations, and it is easy to minimize it if you actually parameterize this system. The Uk and Vk, if we write it in terms of some other parameters, it becomes easy to becomes easy to minimize this, and that is what we will do now. Okay, so basically what we will do is that we will write okay, so mod of Uk square plus Vk square is equal to 1. Okay, Uk is sine theta k. We will parameterize Uk as sine theta k, and Vk we will parameterize as at cos theta k. Okay, so that this satisfies this expression. So now with this, your EBCS will be written as twice of summation Ek cos square theta k plus Vkk prime plus summation, plus summation kk prime Vkk prime cos theta k sin theta k prime cos theta k prime sin theta k. Now we will consider the BCS form of interaction potential, namely that Vkk prime is minus V naught for Ek, which is equal to the Fermi energy, let's say the single particle energy minus the Fermi energy. Okay, if mod of Ek is less than or equal to h cross omega d. Okay, so if the difference in the energy of this okay, so let us say Ek, this is h cross square k square by 2m, this is of course h cross square kf square by 2m. So if the energy of the particle is from the Fermi energy is within h cross omega d. So if you are measuring the energy of the particle which is with respect to the Fermi energy, if that is within h cross omega d, then the potential is attractive. Okay, Vkk prime is attractive and it is 0 otherwise. So namely, if your energy of the particle is not within h cross omega d of the Fermi energy, then it is 0. But if the energy of the particle is within h cross omega d of the Fermi energy, then then your potential is attractive. Okay, so basically this is we have already seen this. Okay, so we are going to look at EBCS, therefore, as equal to twice of summation k ek cos square theta k minus V naught. Okay, we are going to consider essentially only those terms which are within plus minus h cross omega d of the Fermi energy. Okay, so here this Ek we will basically be measuring, we will be considering only those energies which are within the Fermi energy. This is basically going to be Ek minus Ef. We are basically considering only energies with respect to the Fermi energy. Okay, and this is of course minus V naught. This is going to be the non-zero term, and divide by 4, where if you take the cos theta sin theta terms, then you can convert it into so this is kk prime sin 2 theta k sin 2 theta k prime. Okay, just a simple trigonometric manipulation. That is why you have this 4 out here. Okay, now what you need to do is, now in terms of theta k, so you will minimize the free energy, okay, with respect to say theta k. So delta E BCS is minimized with respect to theta k. Okay, so you try and get the optimum value of the expectation value of the BCS energy, find the minima of it. Okay, so when you do that, okay, so the first term will give you, so let me write down the first term. The first term will give you minus 4 Ek sin theta k cos theta k minus V naught by 4. This is 2 into cos 2 theta k into 2 into summation of k prime sin 2 theta k prime equal to 0. When you take the derivative of this, okay, remember that this term will have terms like sin 2 theta k sin 2 theta k prime plus sin 2 theta k prime sin 2 theta k. Remember, there will be terms in this expression inside this, because of the summation over k prime. You will have 2 theta k and sin 2 theta k prime, and sin 2 theta k prime sin 2 theta k. Both these terms will be available, but these two are identical terms, so therefore there will be a factor 2 which will come out because of terms like this. So for all these terms there will be such terms all present throughout, so you will take twice of that. Okay, now when you take derivative with respect to only theta k, one of the summation signs will drop off, and that will, so if you take a derivative of this, that will give you 2 cos 2 theta k. Okay, and so therefore inside the summation this 2 is coming because of these terms, and so you, if you just work it out, you will understand this. Okay, so now with a little bit of manipulation, okay, we will write this as, so this of course you can write it as, you can simplify this as 2 Ek sin 2 theta k Okay, you can convert it into this, and so then when you simplify it, you will get it as Ek tan 2 theta k is equal to minus V naught by 2 summation k prime sine 2 theta k prime. So you can just try and work it out. It's quite simple. Okay, and when you do that, okay, you will get so this is tan 2 theta k, and now we define the parameter delta, which is equal to V naught by 2 summation k prime sine 2 theta k prime. Okay, which is nothing else but V naught summation k prime sine theta k cos theta k. Okay, you just open out this. Okay, so this is an important expression which basically tells you that delta is equal to V naught summation k prime uk into vk, because if you recall, we had parameterized this term as uk and this term as vk. Okay, so delta can be again written in terms of these amplitudes, okay, occupation amplitudes. Okay, so now with this expression, your Ek becomes equal to, so sorry, if you substitute this here, then of course you can show that tan 2 theta k is equal to minus delta over Ek, where Ek is the energy of the particle in momentum state k measured with respect to the Fermi energy. Okay, and this also tells you that sine 2 theta k is minus delta over Ek cos 2 theta k, or twice of uk into vk is minus delta over Ek cos 2 theta k. Now one can also use cos 2 theta k. Okay, you can use you can show that cos square 2 theta k so let me just write cos 2 theta k. I leave it to you as to work out that cos 2 theta k is equal to plus minus Ek divided by square root of Ek square plus delta square. You basically have to use this expression. To get this, you will have to use this expression. Okay, and since uk into twice of uk into vk is minus delta over Ek cos 2 theta k, to keep the joint probability of uk into vk greater than 0, to keep the joint probability uk into vk greater than 0, to keep twice of uk into vk greater than 0, we choose cos 2 theta k as equal to minus of Ek divided by square root of Ek square plus delta square. Okay, so this will ensure that the joint probability is greater than 0. uk into vk becomes greater than 0, and so therefore twice of uk into vk, which is equal to minus delta over ek cos 2 theta k becomes equal to delta by square root of ek square plus delta square, where we define this quantity ek, which is square root of ek square plus delta square, then twice of uk into vk is delta by capital ek. So these are some very important expressions which keep on coming up. Okay, this is the joint is an expression which is equivalent to the joint probability. uk is the probability that the state is vacant, and uk is and vk is the probability that the state is occupied. Okay, now remember that cos 2 theta k is cos square theta k minus sin square theta k, which is equal to uk square minus so this is vk square minus uk square, okay, which is equal to cos 2 theta k is anyway equal to, if you see here, this cos 2 theta k, this is equal to minus ek over capital ek. So uk square minus vk square is minus ek over capital ek, and recall, so this is equation 1, and recall that vk square plus uk square is equal to 1. This is equation 2, and so this gives you vk square is equal to half 1 minus ek divided by capital ek, okay, which is equal to half 1 minus ek divided by square root of ek square plus delta square, and uk square is half of 1 plus ek divided by capital ek, which is half of 1 minus 1 plus ek divided by square root of ek square plus delta square. uk square and vk square are called the coherence factors also. Okay, these are called coherence factors also, and now we get an expression for these probability of occupancy of these states, where vk state is the probability that k and minus k state is occupied. Okay, and this is the probability that these states are empty. Okay, this is the probability that k up minus k down state is empty. Okay, that is uk square. Okay, and now we get an expression for both these states. Okay, now in the next lecture we will look at a plot of this and we will see how does this behave. Okay.